She's still not looking good. So I have very little hope for tonight when it comes to getting YouTube to work appropriately. It was a nightmare just getting the live stream started. It was a nightmare just getting the work done to get the thumbnail done for the live stream. It was just a nightmare all around. And it does not make me a happy camper in the slightest. Technology should not be such a pain in the ass. Tablet, I'm just gonna fuck it. Fuck the tablet. We're gonna go on to pet care. Freaking dog hair in my mouth. Bleh. Heather Star, how's it going? All right. There we go. So, the night's a little bit on the not so good side. Not because we had a terrible meal, but because I tried dealing with electronics after a long day at work, which, considering I'm getting into the grumpy phase of my life, it was just not the best idea. All I wanted to do was craft a thumbnail worthy of folks to see and to be drawn in to watching the live stream. Trying to find a way to shrink the thumbnail so it would actually fit. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Just work with me here. Your comments are being seen. I saw the THC infused comment and the other comment. I'm just having a really fucking long day, guys. And hopefully that'll be the end of the long days until next fucking work week. But we'll see. Oh. Don't break this tablet the rest of the way if it keeps this up. There we go. Just away. Go away. Me and electronics tonight. We are not getting along. Are you real? I don't know. Are you real? Or are you just too stoned to be real right now? Are you for real? I'd ask if you're for play, but I think you're going to take that the wrong way. Okay? All right. So, well, they want to make sure that they know exactly what's wrong with you so that they can give you a proper diagnosis. Let's look in here. So what we have here, Monosyntropus balfouri, cobalt blue tarantula. The difference is in care. Drier habitat, wet habitat. Or at least a humid habitat.
Moist.
Look at that. Damn, child, you been eating. You thick. It's a little less invasive when I shine from under. Woo, getting bigger. Now, which one is this? This one is, I believe, Tiger. All that food went to his growth. Look, there's the other molt. There's this molt right there that he did a month ago. We'll be pulling that. And there is the other critter right there. That is Grabby Abby. For those that don't know, Alf has been going through some changes. Not good changes, but changes.
Way to specify.
What? The changes? Alf has gotten to an age where all of his smoking has finally caught up with him, and the doctors are trying to figure out just how fucked his lungs are. Where the fuck did I put my mister?
There.
Yeah. By the way, when I put down that this is an adult group, like, we fucking cuss here. We cuss. And the more grumpy I am, the more I cuss. And since tonight I had to deal with electronics not working, I guarantee you it's going to be a night of foul language. Okay? Prepare yourselves. All right. So, this critter, I'm not too worried about her trying to escape. The little one that we're dealing with right now. Because of the fact that she's got both entrances of her domicile all sorts of closed up. What I think we're going to have to do is get the old molt out of our little Spudo's cage right here. They're actually going to put her this tiger. We'll do it all. Everything. Can I grab it? Or do you have it webbed in too hard? I would like to be able to put that away. Didn't we have little scissors somewhere, or were those?
Yeah, I don't know where they went though.
Okay, one up here. I found the little tiny. We don't need anything.
Hi, Durs.
We're not doing a full mastectomy or even a partial mastectomy. We're just really doing a lumpectomy.
He'll fix it. That is a tarantula molt. Not sure how well we got it, but we got it. Set that right there for now. Gotta find the other one. Child, stop interweaving your molts in with your fucking habitat.
Happy Thanksgiving, Al.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everybody who
You said
celebrates.
it to me.
To everybody.
And Durs did too.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, sweetie. Jeez. He's hungry. He wants to eat again. He's going to have to wait, though. We're not feeding until tomorrow. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're doing before we get... Look at this little shit. Look what she did. She put webs all up in her water dish. Really? Oh, you are just a problem child. Yeah, I did that. I just poked a hole in her webbing so that I can get more water in there where it belongs. Shit. Oh, she went and put webbing in her water dish, like across the top of it. There. Still not as bad as the tarantula that Dookie's in the water. Whee! Alf is on a trip in his favorite rocket ship. Alright, here we go. Make sure we don't have water pooling. We don't. You little shit. There we go. Alright. My wife drank too much wine today, too. Wine drunk is a different kind of drunk. I fucking hated being wine drunk. That shit was terrible. Absolutely the worst. Hi, baby. So this is our Arizona Lonnie. I think she's sleeping now. She's been webbing up all over the place. A little bit here, a little bit down there. We have the temperature up to 77.9 where she's hanging out. Of Apothic dark red wine. When she finished the bottle, did you look over and go, I'm in danger? Because I would have. A whole bottle.
I don't even want to imagine the bathroom problems that would cause me.
Oh yeah.
Grape juice, a little bit.
I farted and my dog jumped and barked. It's funny. There was one time I farted and the dog decided to get out of the bed. She couldn't hack it. By the way, honey, it's your turn to scoop the litter box tonight. We don't need anything. All right, so right here, we have ourselves an empty space. Fucking seriously, here. Right here we have ourselves our Asian forest scorpion. We've been giving it its, plenty of darkness, plenty of humidity, plenty of cross ventilation too. Look at all these ventilation holes in the side doing their job. There he is, itty bitty thing. This is called. Oh fuck! What is that called? Why do I keep forgetting the name of this scorpion? Churro. It's itty bitty bee, itty bitch, or itty bitty bitch, and churro. These are all the monikers for this scorpion. You're fine. Okay, I'm backing off. That fake hurricane notification. Don't you square up with me, child. You little fucking land lobster. I didn't even know that there was a fake hurricane. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but we don't need any more fear. There we go. So our soil's already fairly moist. We don't want to overdo it. Hey! Munchkin?
What do you do?
He's fucking knocking shit around over here like his entire purpose in life is to be an asshole. Okay. Something over here smells. This is a Harpictera pulchrips. This is an arid terrestrial tarantula typically found in Africa. They are... Sorry, we don't have a water bottle. Hold on, guys. There. All right. So when it comes to care for tarantulas, research is the best way to refrain from hurting your spooter. And by spooter, I mean arachnid, because spiders and tarantulas are not the same. Similar, but not the same. Tarantulas have 2 sets of buck lungs, while spiders only have, I believe, 1. At that. Not bug. Arachnid. I think. Hold on. Honey, do you have your phone handy? You make sure that arachnids don't qualify as bugs. before I go and start spouting stuff off. Look at that.
No,
Okay.
scientifically, no.
Scientifically speaking, arachnid.
Scientifically, a bug is a specific type of insect with piercing mouth parts,
Oh,
while an arachnid is a distinct class that includes spiders, scorpions, mites, and ticks.
yes. So arachnid, not bug. Technically, tarantula. However, I will state I have seen house spiders bigger than this little creature right here. This little shitlin right here typically lives in its den. It's just a colloquial term, but that's a whole scientific versus semantics debate. This is true. And in the definition just given by my wife, one of the qualifications for a bug is that it generally has a piercing mouth part. I'm sorry.
Don't tarantulas have the fangs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of weird. I mean, technically, the tarantula's mouth parts aren't the fangs. The fangs are just a means to inject their digestive enzymes into prey to help break down the innards so that digesting them makes it easier. If you believe semantics, we're all fish. Whew. You know, they say that all evolution leads back to crab. All evolution. I heard that and I was just like, so you're telling me that eventually, way off in the distance, way off in the future, humans might evolve into crab someday. I don't know about that. Seems a little bit too out there for me. That thumb strength. What in the fuck? Every now and then I get a really big whiff of cat, if you know what I mean. Over here. And then it like dies. I think the cats went pee somewhere. We're going to have to go and figure that shit. They never go pee directly on the rug, thank God. But it means we're going to have to go through and basically do a deep clean of the house again to figure out what it was so that we can run the fucking cat's nose in it and toss him in the litter box. We really need to go and get the other litter box set up in one of the kennels and fucking toss the cat in the litter box in the kennel and lock that shit until the cat goes to bed. I'm a space cowboy. No, you're just high. Well, maybe that makes you a space cowboy, actually. Just don't ride the bull. All right, here we go. Tropical terrestrial tarantula needs to have high humidity. A lot of times, child, I don't want to touch your leg because you are a flighty fucker. But if you keep this up, we're going to go toe to toe here. You ain't going to like it because you don't like being touched. You are not the manhandling kind of tarantula. You are faster than grease lightning. Wait a minute, how the fuck are we all fish? We don't breathe oxygen the same way. We definitely don't move the same way. I'm so confused. Ed, Ned, and Eddie is surprisingly a deep cartoon. Hey, my child, I will not be playing these games with you tonight. You naughty, naughty boy. There we go. get back from Francie's?
Lori's.
Oh. Now. Ugh. I hate aspects of psoriasis, like getting the dry flakes behind the ear. It's Parmesan.
Does he have to go outside?
He hasn't.
Do you need to go outside? It's the only way you're getting out of there, bud.
Again, the only reason why we have that as a stipulation is because he goes in the house whenever he gets the chance. And he didn't want to go outside. So this is our other Lacioceano sazamai. That's the first species you saw. The common name is the Brazilian blue violet tarantula. Both of these are males. They have their tibial hooks, which marks them as adult males. We keep their environments good and moist. What? Why? Oh, somewhere. I don't.
We should be in the morning, right?
I hope so.
Okay. Never mind.
Phineas and Ferb. I'm actually pretty certain Phineas and Ferb were their sister's arch nemesis, technically speaking. Damn it, could we just get this right, please? Oh my god. Okay, you are pissing me off. What the fuck? I've gone too far. Here we go. Now, just because this tarantula is no longer going to be molting in the future doesn't mean that we shouldn't be keeping its environment to the set standards that it needs, ultimately, or that would keep it comfortable. Since it is tropical terrestrial, needs to have dirt, needs to have moisture. We don't put hides in there anymore because they don't use them. As adult males, they shy away from using hides. If they do anything, they're setting up sperm webs in the corners. You see one of the remnants of one right here. He has used 3 out of 4 corners in his cage. These cages specifically are sterilite containers with locking lids, cross ventilation boring to the side with why the fuck is my brain not wanting to work today?
Oh, welcome to my day.
What is the thing that I use to bore the holes in? It's
Soldering iron.
soldering iron. There we go. Fucking holy crap. I need some sleep. I need some damn quality sleep. I need the kind of sleep where you constantly wake up because you feel like the alarm should have gone off by now, but it hasn't. So you just force yourself back into sleep again, just over and over. That's the kind of sleep that I need. I need the kind of sleep where I question my reality when I wake up because it just doesn't quite feel right. Yeah. Usually speaking, from what I can tell as a white person on Facebook, many Native Americans tend to use Thanksgiving as a day of remembrance for all the shit that happened to Native Americans that really should not have happened. You want to know why Native Americans should have just been, like, pretty much, assimilated with their culture remaining intact? You want to know why? Because if it weren't for Native American tribes back during the Revolutionary War, we probably wouldn't have made it. Just like we probably wouldn't have made it if the French hadn't have helped. I mean, good Lord. What, 1 or 2, 3, 4 generations later, and the white man just forgets that the Native Americans helped kick British ass? Really? I know that humans are insane primarily due to the fact that they forget about history, but come on. That is
I thought that they would have celebrated because isn't the first official Thanksgiving was when
there was a guy after the first official Thanksgiving that turned around and started massacring Native Americans. The history, historically speaking, not good. Not good. Freaking ridiculously bad, actually. Are you passed away now? Oh, child. Mm. All of our older roaches are just not doing so hot. Why? Why are we commenting that in particular? I'm so confused. All right, who's dead and who's alive? Are you alive? You alive? Okay, you're all alive, but fucking sleeping. Well, you're not gonna want to sleep for much longer because it's feeding time. I just gave them drinking water. My wife Scorpion's probably waiting for the next roach, just like, come on, where is it? Notice they've actually eaten pretty much all of the stuff on the ground, which means they've been desperate for some real food, and we're just going to lay it on thick this time. That should do it for them. That should be good for at least one night. I catch... Oh my god. Well, you can't help it. Tell people on occasion it's not my fault that I'm melanin deficient, okay? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I did not ask for it. Now these are dubia roaches. They are a South American species of cockroach. They are considered frutivores, but they do love themselves some fish flakes. Look at them, they're waking up. And to think, this all started with, I think, one male and 4 females, something like that. You should be going to that freaking... That one's also a fresh molt right there, that male. Don't tempt me. We have a female laying an egg case right down in there. Right there. Look at that. Each egg case typically houses 23 offspring that are bound to hatch. They tend to do well in captivity here, so I'm hoping for at least another little generation that we can feed to our babies. We feed babies to our babies. That sounds wrong. But on every level.
I know we plan on taking her fishing around the water so she can be free.
She's a bird dog. At least the neighbor hasn't let his dog out again. That was a nightmare.
Okay, let's get the orange head roaches up here. Orange head roaches are not a species that I recommend you keep. It is because they have a tendency of reproducing worse than jackrabbits at temperatures that might shock most animal keepers. You see, I was told that these little shits reproduce in warmer temperatures only, like the dubia roaches. Well, I caught them doing the no-no in temperatures as low as 56 degrees. And when you keep your house at, 70-some degrees, not good. Jealous. Nope. What? Nope about not being jealous? I tell you one thing, after dealing with some of the customers, I could understand why people might want to get stoned out of their minds. Hey, you. I need you for a second. Come here. This is a juvenile. Bitch. This is a juvenile orange head. Try to hold it over. Look at that. Now we have about 20 of those left. We culled off the majority of the population, which means we put the majority of the population down due to the breeding habits and how much food costs. We were just like, well, we're not feeding these to our animals. It sounds like you may have internalized an issue or two, Alf. Here we go. Don't do too much because you don't want to get mold in here, but that should do it. Now, we have had some success feeding these critters to other critters. The alligator lizard has eaten some of these. The tarantulas have snacked on a few, but given time, they all kind of shy away. So we might try to feed some of them off, but we're not going to be attempting to breed these anymore. That was enough for me. I will stick to dubia roaches, thank you, and trying for crickets again. All right. Oh, yeah. Did they just say you can't have a bad day? Okay, it was the goat. Thought she said a golden, and I was just like, I beg to differ. Beg to differ quite a bit. Goldens can be ornery. All right. First, let's take a look in there, make sure she's not. She's doing all right. So we'll pull her out, check her water dish for duty, because it seems to be her favorite thing in the world is taking a shit in it. The water's looking good. She's meticulously put, I call it kind of like a micro webbing. It is a thin layer of webbing over the entirety of her enclosure. Let's see what she's doing on the inside, if there's any. She might have webbed up a little bit more on the inside. She has been super active. Super active. This is a Theraphosa apophysis, or a Goliath pink leg tarantula. Not a Goliath pink toe, because for some reason they decided to name the avicularia avicularia that, though it is nowhere near the size that you need to really earn the name Goliath. This one will be. This one will get around the same general leg length as a Goliath bird eater. You've probably heard about that little one. Ever since I've gone and just absolutely saturated the cage, this critter has come out every single day. Every day. On camera. It's just been living La Vida Loca. Loving it. Okay, I don't want to go and miss the back legs too much. What I'll do, you're fine. You're fine. Just got to increase the humidity in the den itself to get it working right. Oh, they were kept in unclean conditions.
They got them in auction.
Yeah, I bet they did. I might continue on with her domicile, get it ready, and when she's in her den, just pick it up and move it.
What are you putting her in?
The other Sterilite container over here, I gotta go and put more ventilation into it. And yeah, good shit. And Alf, I saw what you said there. I'm just not gonna respond. That is not what Thanksmith is all about, okay? Oh, Charlotte moved a little bit. Ooh. Well, your scorpion tried cleaning her cage a little bit. She's left little bits and pieces strewn throughout. Look at this little monster. Oh, I guess that doesn't help from that angle. So let's try to get it from this angle. You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill up the water dish. Are you ready to go out? Honey, could you take them out? All right. This weekend we'll work on getting the heat mat onto the side of this cage so that he has consistent heat when things get too cold. All right, Wolf, I'm going to let you out. Oh, yeah, he really wants to go. Come on. Now we missed it this much to keep the humidity level up. You do not want the humidity level dropping too much because the Emperor Scorpion in this cage, just like the Asian Forest Scorpion in the smaller cage we showed earlier, need to have their humidity between 75 and 80% in their immediate area, especially as they near a potential molt, because they have a tendency of getting stuck in their molt. It's just not good to chance it. And it's never good to assume that you know exactly when a molt is going to occur. Life can surprise you. So just do your damnedest to make sure that your animal is in an environment suitable for it. And that's all you need to do. That is all you really can do. And that's the basics of owning any of these animals, is doing the research, finding out how warm they need to be, finding out the exact humidity levels that you are trying to reach with these animals, and applying what you learn appropriately. The food that you need to feed them, the temperature, the humidity, the water that you need to have for them to drink in some cases, all relevant. Did he go?
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on!
Tail.
To the nuts! You shit!
Well, he's happy.
Little fucking monster.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, it didn't hit me that hard, just enough for me to go, fuck you, dog! Maybe tomorrow after we get back, I can play some video games with the tablet or the phone aimed at the tablet, live streaming through Facebook so that they can see what's going on. We kind of gave up on just trying to live stream to YouTube because that became a nightmare. All right, there we go. Gently. My widow likes damp and dark. All right. Like I said, it's good to know your animal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then tomorrow while we're out, Petco. We got to pick up crickets. Alligator lizard needs to eat again. She's got her little nose sticking out. It's so cute. Hi, baby. What you doing? All right. So let's go and check on our white meat to see if she's made any noticeable improvements. She's looked real rough. She's an adult female that should be nowhere near the end of her life, but this critter is just in such a rough shape. We've kept her in a humid environment with a water source and temperatures that exceed what, well, not exceed, but are right where they need to be. Upper 70s. Look at this. Maybe I should. I just wish YouTube would make it so that like multiple people can come onto the live. Rather than this having to set it up pre-live stream to get it going correctly. Like, come on now. but she is looking a little bit haggard. We cleaned out her water. We got her new dirt. We gave her a hide that is more suitable for her. This whole section right here is a plastic tote that I cut a bigger entrance into. Had it sloped down on the inside. The humidity inside that den should be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But you know, sometimes your animals get sick and you just don't know why. She could have climbed up to the top of her old cage, fallen down, hurt something. She could have eaten prey items that had some sort of parasite. She could have some sort of infection that we just aren't aware of. There's no outward sign that I can see that she is afflicted with any of these things. It could just be internal. We'll just have to wait and see. Only time will tell. But she is definitely not old enough to pass away from old age. And this whole fucking year has been like this. We keep the climate, the temperature, everything on par with what they need. Many of them are doing great. The Lasiodor is doing great. Theraphos is doing great. The Cobalt Blue is just slaying it. My wife's Emperor Scorpion is an absolute unit. But this girl right here is having a hard time. I'm hoping she can pull through. But I don't know. It could just be because of the light and the fact that she seems exposed, but if that were the case, wouldn't she go into the den? I mean,
Man, do I hate opening up the stomach. Gotta look. It doesn't appear that there's anything in the stomach. Perhaps what's going on here is just some really, really bad gastritis. Yeah. I think what I was seeing on the X-ray was just got really a very angry stomach. Alright guys, stomach's clear. Now let's go down to the intestines and see if whatever is in there passed the stomach already. We're actually gonna have to lay the intestine out here.
ugh.
Like a giant earthworm. I really don't want to cut it open if I don't have to. Because every time you open it, you just ask yourself for more infection. I'm not really looking for that splitting intestine. I'm feeling for it right now. Put all down there. I'll hold one side and then pull. And I'll try to see if I can feel that string and make tension the whole way through the intestine.
All right.
I think what happened here is potentially he ate some string. It really made him mad, but he got it all parked up. So that's why they call him exploratory. The biggest thing I found was some really, really bad gastritis in his stomach. So it's good for your ass, boy. So was I. I'm happy.
All right. So we have the male gangly leg individual is 7 years old. He is far older than they typically last. I'm looking for any sign of babies. I don't know, honey. We might not have any.
Any baby what?
Balfouri. We have Mama right here. This is, or hopefully Mama someday. This is Galorum, our female Monosyntropus balfouri, or Socotra Island blue baboon tarantulas. Balfouri definitely slips off the tongue a little bit better than Socotra Island blue baboon tarantulas. That is just such a mouthful. These guys are an arid species tarantula. You saw the slings earlier on in the live stream. We bought 2 more slings, and we are slowly raising them up to the point where we could release them with our female here. Hopefully, we'll have at least 1 young adult male going into the future, and we'll see some babies out of it. Now, Monosyntropus balfouri tarantulas are one of but a handful of species of tarantula that can actually coexist in a colony without consistent cannibalism. Most tarantula species out there, there's just a ton of cannibalism. And in many cases, it starts as early on as the egg sac, which is why a lot of keepers tend to pull those egg sacs to separate the young so that they don't lose so many babies before they can be sold or at least moved into new containers. Care for these tarantulas is pretty straightforward. You're looking at a species that needs very little humidity, but needs to have, just like any other species of tarantula, a water dish. I don't care who you are, what you keep. I will tell you this right now. If it is a tarantula, it needs to have a water dish. Arid or tropical, it doesn't matter. Arboreal, terrestrial, it doesn't matter. Water dish. Because I guarantee you at some point that tarantula is going to climb down and get a drink of water. Climb up and get a drink of water. Or walk over and get a drink of water. Water is wildly important. And if I look tired, it's because I fucking am. I should have had that 3rd energy drink. I should have. Today at work was so boring. But that's what happens when the only people that can come through the garbage dump are commercial. Fun stuff. No crazy work. Next week, the drill that they're going to be hosting isn't on the 3rd, it's on the 2nd, which makes it a Tuesday. So that's going to be fun. We'll see if I've learned anything from the past events that we've had to deal with. I think they said that these are going to be medical drills. So, although I heard potential evacuation drills, and I'm just sitting there like, hold on. The last time we've had someone injured on the site, even when it was really injured, and they never came back, we didn't kick people off the site. We kept them away from the area, but we did not kick them off the site. All right. It's already 10:06. Woo! Now, we do have snake feeding to do, but we're not going to be getting the rats until Sunday. So the snake feeding isn't going to happen until Monday. Y'all are going to have to bear with me. Alright. I'm going to sleep so sound tonight.
How much you got left?
Not much. That water was sure strong. It's a joke because I used to be an alcoholic. I wouldn't say I'm a recovering alcoholic anymore.
Why?
Because I don't want alcohol. I'm not tempted to have it.
You're always a recovering alcoholic.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Grandma Sharon, it was alcoholic 10, 15
Look
Well,
at that.
Yes, it does.
That is our green bottle blue female. She is choosing the log. I think she's finally nearing her next. Would you kids quit it? So what we're going to do is we're going to take kids, stop playing around stuff you shouldn't. Take the mister. We're going to be hitting this log. Wetting down the soil. We do this every other day because green bottle blue tarantulas need to have a shifting climate due to the fact that they live on a peninsula where weather systems come in frequently and change up their area. So while one day they could have an arid climate, the next they will have moisture. And that is all with those. It's time for the last little critter.
Really? You did the Arizona blonde?
Yep.
What's that one?
Oh, is that the only one you missed? Thought so. You're not exactly the most attentive person. Yeah. I was wondering who was stepping on my foot. And then I looked down and I realized the tripod. The tripod was stepping on my foot. So this is our last critter of the night. And then we are going to go and get ready for bed. I am so fucking tired. Tomorrow is freaking Black Friday. We are going shopping for a couple of things. One of which is hopefully a new pet vac. Oh, that'll be so nice. Hopefully this one won't commit suicide. This bums me out. So on my way, oh yeah, we got another like. Thank you. I'm here dozing off. Man, I fucking get it. So this right here is our is my brain deadness. This is our Lasiodora parahibana, or salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. Now, I know a lot of you people are like, oh, it's a bird eater. It must be arboreal. No. By the way, for those who don't know, arboreal means tree-dwelling. Terrestrial means on or under the ground. Fossorial means living primarily under the ground, if not entirely under the ground. All right. But in any case, these guys are terrestrial. The individual who named them bird-eating tarantulas thought that it would be a great way to create a catchy name. These guys can be found eating birds, but they primarily hunt invertebrates or small vertebrates because of the fact that they would need to have most vertebrate species incredibly weak before they would be able to take them down. Their venom is not the type that directly interacts with vertebrate species like rodents, snakes, lizards. If these guys go after vertebrate species, they generally must use their fangs to stab their prey and knead on the prey with their fangs until they hit a vital organ or something similar. So it's more so serial killer with a knife and less mad scientist with a syringe. The only time you'll generally see these guys eating a bird is when the bird is sick. They do not go out of their way to hunt them. We feed this little critter roaches. It ate a dubia roach not that long ago. Hardly see any size growth, but you know, maybe she just put that toward her thinking. Oh. You guys have been great. For those who haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. If you want to go and donate your money, all the money is going to be going toward either the house or the animals. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good. And no, I don't know.